Well, I'm gonna try to put some door seals on this thing. Make sure it's weatherproof and waterproof. And I took the original, I guess they all fell off, deteriorated. But based on what it had on it, it's about the same as a 50 or 49 to like 53 Chevy that I've done before. And so that's what I bought. Just a foam door seal. There's what it looks like. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put it on. I guess it looks like from the old stuff, they had it like this with the long edge out like that. And I've seen guys do it multiple ways, but I think I'm going to do it, let's see, the opposite end like that. So it will kind of compress up here and it's taller to fit in the door, or might fill my gaps up and kind of squish the top edge into the door or the jamb. So that door seal will sit right around here on the outer edge. And for the inner edge, I bought some stuff on Amazon. It's just like D-shaped seals that has a pre-adhesive applied to it, and it's actually got like a fiber adhesive, which is nice, so it kind of keeps it from tearing. But on this inner edge, I'm going to put that inside there, almost like a windbreak and another seal. This door is not adjusted yet either, but it would be sitting inside there just to give it another barrier from the outside. And I think this is like a 3/8 foam, but it's hollow, so it will compress down. And man, it is really sticky stuff. Like, I'm surprised it is that good at adhering. I think it's gonna work out really good. And I already put it on the other side. I'll show you it. So here's the other side. I went ahead and put the door seal on. I didn't get any footage of it because I was gonna film the other side, but I forgot I haven't done the window like adjustments yet and put new tracks in it, because I'll have to cut it otherwise, because my adjustment, this whole frame comes out and I gotta take it all the way out to put my new window guides in. So that'll come out at a later date. But went ahead and put the door seal on this side and the wind strip, the secondary seal on there, and it fits really well. It does make my door a little bit harder to shut. Can't just shut it like I normally could. It really bounces off, so you gotta put some pressure to get it shut. And it doesn't stick out too bad. Definitely pushes it out further than what it was, but it's all sealed up tight. From the inside, but that secondary wind seal from Amazon does the job really nice. I mean, it's all completely no gaps. I went ahead and put it on the back window too, and it fills that gap up nicely. So you can use that for about any car, really. Just any old car where you've got room on the inside where you can put it around the door jamb instead of on the door. So here on the back door, seal goes in this jamb across here, and then it is sandwiched between here and the door jamb. Instead of being pressed up against it, it's going to be like sandwiched in there. So I'm gonna, or like it's on the, instead of on this face, it's on this face. So I'm gonna transition it and probably rotate it around so it's sitting like that. But up here, it'll sit like this. I may put 2 in there just to get it up there a little higher where the water doesn't sit in that pocket and want to drain down the door. So I may put 1 up here and then 1 down there. And then have it transition back to that. So I'll cut it, 45 it, and then glue it with my weather stripping adhesive. I also bought this other type of seal that's kind of similar to the D-ring stuff, or the D-shape seal, but this got the extra little flaps here that I'm gonna put on the underside of this and then down this whole side, because it's a little bit bigger of a gap. You can see on that side, you see where it's bigger on top and on the side. So that's gonna take up that wind spot, just to, in case of air or whatever blows by this seal, it won't get that wind noise. And I messed up. I talked about putting that face outside, and I completely messed up and put it on the side. But it does seal, but it doesn't press as hard as what I want it to. So on the other side, I'm gonna get it right. But I figured it'll work. Just leave it on this side. I've kind of got another piece gluing. I doubled up on the top and then wrapped it around this side. I'll show you when the tape's off, but it's gluing up right now. But I think on the next one I might do the same thing. Just do this on top. I thought about having this piece come up above, but I think this might work better, just to have another seal here to catch this little inside piece. We'll see how it fits when it's all glued up. So there's that seal installed, and it too has some good adhesion. I 9'd it and just put some goop up in the corners, but I kept it attached, so it's not 2 pieces. It's just cut out 45 or beveled, you know, to cope it in, and put some adhesive around that so it attaches to the other style. We'll let that cure and we'll see how it seals up. Well, I started on this door because I've got the 3 other doors sealed up, but this was the last door. And I forgot to record taking the frame off. But it's relatively simple. Got a bolt hole here, another one down here, and then the side window vent has a screw down here and also has a screw into this front frame for the bracket up front. And then it does have a bolt down below through there. They're a pain in the butt to get out though. I've always struggled with it. I did buy some like window T-seal that goes in between the window and the side door, and I put this one on. But it's not as long as I thought it was going to be, so it doesn't fill the gap up, but it does keep water out from going this way. It provides a lip with a seal on it, so that'll work. Keep a little bit of water outside the door, you know, just catch whatever hits the window at that point. Changing this out, it's pretty simple. All right, I want to give you a sound difference because I got all the seals on here and I've been using it for a couple months now, but figured I'd start it up with the door open and then shut the door and show you what it sounds like. So it's pretty quiet for the most part. My wife still says it's a little loud, but what are you gonna do? No.
Arthur, what do you think of Dad's contraption here? This is called the mom-free carrier method.